Hey y'all, so I want to say this, and I mean this very wholeheartedly, graciously, but some of y'all don't really want spiritual mentorship. Nope, can't tell me nothing else. Some of y'all don't never want mentorship, you don't want guidance. I feel like a lot of y'all don't want a community of people that we come together, have a conversation, do this together. And I get it. What y'all really want is proximity. Okay? You want to be in your spiritual worker's skin. You want to sit close to somebody you admire, which is nothing wrong with that. And somebody that you hope by being near them, you'll get what they got, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It is to the point where some of y'all will find a spiritual worker. Okay? You'll find them online, however you get the whiff of them, and fall in love with everything that they do. Everything about her, because it's usually women. You fall in love with her hair, the way she carries herself, the way she dresses, the way she can speak to people, her energy, how she talks, her whole entire aura. And instead of letting her ashe feed you, right? Instead of, I guess, taking the actual teaching, because that's what we're doing, right? That's what we're doing, right? Instead of taking the actual teaching and applying it to your own walk, you shift it. It's not the practice anymore. It's not the teaching that's pulling you in anymore. At some point, you stop learning and being fully present in your own journey. And then you start trying to become her. Now, her journey starts replacing yours. That's a problem. And the truth is, you don't even know where this woman has been, or where she had to go, or what she had to go through to get where she is. That's the tee-hee-hee. See, y'all, or some of y'all, you don't know the prayers that this spiritual worker cried at midnight, late at night. You don't know the tears she poured on her altar. You don't know the betrayals she had to stomach, the losses she had to take, the warfare that came up against her where she survived. You don't know the bloodline curses she had to break just to stand and teach with authority. Y'all don't be knowing it. And see, everybody wants the crown, but nobody wants the cross. Everybody want to wear that the crown. You see the glory, but not the grind that she gives. You see the blessings, but not the breaking. And then you try to wear her crown without carrying her cross. Baby, that's not mentorship. That's not. That's a mimic. You're a mimic. Okay? And mimicry has no weight in the spiritual world. Because when you mimic, you only inherit the surface level shit. You can dress it up like you want to. You can dress like her. You can smell like her. But you cannot ever carry her prayers. You can talk like her. But you can't carry that covenant she has. You can even move like her. But you don't carry her calling. The calling is for that person. That's why it never hits the same. That's why when you try to copy, it falls flat. Because it's not your calling. It's not your assignment. And worst of all, when you chase her path, you always abandoning your own. You get so caught up in cosplaying her journey that you forget Spirit already laid a path just for you. talking to somebody. Your power is not in becoming somebody else. Your power is becoming you. Taking the tools, you take the lessons, the clarity, the alignment, the guidance, and planting them in your own soil. That's how you do it. Because when you plant in your own soil, you seed your own ground, it grows in, I would say, genuinely. It's authentic. It is where spirit will move because it's authentic to you. So stop trying to hijack somebody else's testimony. I see a lot of y'all doing this. Stop trying to pour on yourself oil you didn't even pay for. Learn, listen, and apply. You need to get into your own journey. Because hear me, and I hear this loud and clear. The world doesn't need another copy of her. It's only one of her, one of me. The world's going to need the original version of you. Yeah. Stepping back sometimes is what we have to do in this walk. I'm just guiding y'all through it. You can never take my journey. Just a lesson. All right. Bye, y'all.